What it do, man? Once again, it's James Vergado of Godlevelgenius. The subject of today's video is take everything with a grain of salt. Man, listen, man. Whether you're successful, whether you're a failure, whether you got a lot of friends, whether you got a handful of friends, take it from me. Just take everything with a grain of salt. Charlemagne the God said a quote. Notoriously, he would always say this quote on the Breakfast Club. He will always tell artists, entertainers, no matter how good the project was, no matter how bad it was, he will always tell them, you're never as good as they say you are, you're never as bad. That is the gospel. And that's how people are, man. When the praises is coming, so is all the support and all the, oh man, I always knew you had it in you. But man, when it's a drought and there ain't nothing going on, you ain't gonna hear from nobody, man. People are so temporarily, man, and people are so seasonal. I'm a living witness to this, man. I was told some of the most amazing things from people I thought was like really like down for me, you know, in support of me. Man, I ain't heard from so many people in years. It be like that, man. Shout out to my homie Jerry. He would say that all the time, like, bro, it be like that. Like, that would be his response when something so crazy happened. You're like, ain't no way she just, he'd be like, it be like that. And I'm here to tell you, man, it's gonna happen to you, especially if you accumulate success, man. This is a narrow road, a narrow path. And when I talk about success, let's not get it twisted. I'm not always talking about notoriety. It could be you right now, somebody watching this video. You may be walking to work every day, but the moment you finally buy that car and it's finally something that's, you know, it ain't just nothing from point A to point B. It's something that's gonna turn heads, because it's possible. God, they're real. It'll be that person walking that'll be driving something better than the manager. I know that ain't Tony. I know that ain't Jerome. I know that ain't Craig stunting like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what God had in your path, man. And that same person that was saying, man, hey Craig, one day you gonna get a nice car. Soon as you get it, they gonna be saying you sold your soul to the devil, or they gonna be acting like, you know, you a homosexual, or they gonna act like you hit a lick on somebody. They ain't gonna want to believe it's you. You know what I'm saying? People say anything in the moment, you know. I try to practice, you know, how I want people to treat me, but I can't say that everybody's treated me equally, you know, well, how I, you know, treated them. Which is why now I just take everything with a grain of salt. I done supported people, man, and tried to see the best in their situation, looking out for them. You know, if I got a hold of something, you know what I'm saying, they got a hold to it. And all the times it ain't money, it's opportunities. It's like, hey man, I plugged your name, I told them about you, you know what I'm saying? You think I done got that in return? Or you think I done heard from these people? They just vanished. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I take everything with a grain of salt. It be big bro, and it be oh man, you my dog and you're my G and all this lingo cats be saying, and it be all a facade, you know. Take things with a grain of salt, man. Don't set yourself up for hurt. Stay connected to God. Pray to God, man. Pray to God. Talk to God. Communicate with God. However you see fit. Somebody was like, how you talk to God? It's like, man, everybody got their own way, you know, but be submissive to God and be honest. Whether that's journaling, or whether that's talking out loud, or going into a secluded place via nature, or it's just a place you like to drive to, man. But you got to talk out loud, man, because man is fickle, man. Man, and the crazy thing about it is, it's people dead right now because they took everything literal that somebody said. I love you, bro. Dog. They was running game. They was running game, bro. Listen to all these rappers and listen to all these people that get so successful, and these horror stories about people who they've been good to, how they took advantage of them. You know what I'm saying? Or when things hit the fan, how they was part of the reason why things escalated because they was giving, the enemy information. It's a scary world out here, man. And warning come before destruction. And I'm just trying to warn y'all, man, like, take it from me. But I'm so blessed, man. I'm just glad my life ain't been threatened, and I'm glad I ain't lost my freedom or nothing like that. But I've learned a lot of valuable lessons about mankind. And mankind, man, are some psychopath people, man. It's some people right now in my life think I don't know who they are. That's the funny part. I be talking to them and they probably think I don't know who they are. I know exactly who you are. And I take everything you say with a grain of salt. Everything you say, because I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be telling on themselves, man. If you don't live and had the experiences I've experienced with people, you know from certain things, the red flags are there. Man, listen, man, it's gonna be more videos where I could go in further details to explain. But I just feel like if I wish I had a big brother to tell me stuff like this, when I was a certain age. But that's what I'm here to do on my platform, man. I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not tell somebody so they can screen record this or they can listen to it over and over? Cause they got something in their gut feeling who they friends with, and they just like, I don't know, man. You right. Whatever you thinking, you're right. Trust me, cause I done been there. You're not overthinking, whatever that instant feeling is about what somebody said, you right about it, man. Take it with a grain of salt. People just be talking, man. When I did my Forgato season mixtape, I had a record on there called Action. And I had a line where I said, at the end of the day, a lot of da da da, just be talking. I can't say the word because, they be on the censoring. But at the end of the day, a lot of people just be talking. I'm telling you, man. People just be running game, man, and people be trying to play into what they think you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So they can snake you, and also so they can, whatever it is that they trying to get out of you, they gonna say what they feel like is gonna work to complete that puzzle. Take everything with a grain of salt, man. That's all I got to tell you. If you made this far to the video, if you enjoyed this video, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the Godlevelgenius YouTube channel. And if you do subscribe to the Godlevelgenius YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, drop a comment. If you don't know what to say, hashtag Godlevelgenius is, show that you support and you saluting me, man. I am James Regato, man. And as always, be God level. The genius is in you. God level genius.